been a while. Uh, I can explain. Obviously, you guys know that the Premier League schedule has been a little bit inconsistent lately. That's why I stopped that series because I didn't know what fixtures were going to happen, what fixtures weren't going to happen. I'm back now, making a Champions League knockout round prediction video. I know. You want the Premier League predictions, don't you? You two people that are watching want the Premier League predictions, don't you? I'll probably bring it back. That's my answer. I'll probably bring it back about the time. MLS predictions coming soon as well, of course. That is not too far away now. The start of the MLS season. Looking forward to it, of course, as always. Potentially a couple match reactions at time to time, maybe. We'll see if I have the stomach. Actually, you know what? We'll stay away from that. So anyway, we'll jump into the predictions after that 1 minute long intro. First game is PSG versus Real Madrid. I'd have to say Real Madrid have the edge here. So I'll say first leg 2-0 Real Madrid. Second leg, I'll say 2-2. It's a little bit weird, right? Because I'm predicting Real Madrid to win the first leg, which is in Paris. And then the second leg at the Bernabeu, I'm predicting Real Madrid and PSG to draw. That's sort of interesting, right? Because Real Madrid are better at the Bernabeu than they are away, of course. Always the home team has the advantage in whatever game, especially with fans back. But if they win that first leg 2-0, then they feel the need to relax a little bit, they don't have the responsibility as much. That's why I think in the second leg they'll lay off a little bit. It might get a little shaky. PSG might score one. Then Real Madrid will be like, okay, let's score one to make ourselves a little bit more comfortable. Then PSG might score again. They'll be like, ooh, shit. And then they'll score. Real Madrid will score again and make the game better for themselves. So that's what I think is going to happen. It's pretty specific. Maybe too specific, but honestly, it's fair, right? I think it's fair. Second game, Sporting versus Man City. I think in the first leg, Man City will beat them in Lisbon 3-1, but it won't be as far apart as people might suggest. And second game, I think it'll be another 3-1 win for Man City. So 6-2 on aggregate. They won't be too uncomfortable at any point in these games. Maybe they'll go 2-0 up and then Sporting will score one and they'll get a little bit uncomfortable in the first leg, but they won't be under too much doubt, too much pressure to win this game because the expectation is to win this game. If they don't win this game, that's the pressure coming in. Sporting goes 1-0 up, then it's a little nerve-wracking for Man City. But yeah, I don't think there's too much of an issue there. Inter-Liverpool could be a really interesting game, and I think the first leg will be a 2-1 win for Liverpool in Milan. I've realized that I've gone with an away win for each of the first three Champions League games here. But it's favorable each tie to the away team as well. The away team is better in each tie. This one will be tight, though. Inter will lose in the first leg 2-1 to Liverpool. In the second leg at Anfield, they'll lose 2-1 as well. I've only predicted the home team to win 2 of these games so far, and they've both been second leg games. Fourth game isn't going to change. Bayern versus Salzburg. That's in Salzburg first leg. I think Bayern will win this one 4-1. There is no doubt in my mind. Bayern will annihilate any team that gets into their path. Second leg 3-1. 7-2 on aggregate. I feel bad for a lot of teams that come in the way of Bayern unless they're really good and can cope with Bayern. So, second leg 3-1. I realize I haven't predicted any upsets, but it's difficult to see upsets this year, honestly. It's really difficult to see upsets this year. The gulf in quality between a lot of these smaller and bigger teams is too much for me to see upsets here. Match day 2 of the second legs, I guess, or the first legs. I think Villarreal will draw Juventus 1-1 in Spain, but then the second leg, Juventus will decide, oh shit, we can actually win this game. They'll win 2-0. There's not going to be an issue there in terms of Juventus. I think they'll be safe. Now, the second game of the first legs of match day 2. That would be Chelsea and Lille. Chelsea will win 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. It won't be uncomfortable. And in Lille, they'll get a goal and win 1-0, 3-0 in aggregate. Lille are off the pace this year in the league, but in the Champions League, they've been really good. But honestly, I don't see them winning this game. They got battered by PSG a couple weeks ago. Messi, Mbappe tore them apart. They were no match. So 3-0 on aggregate. Sorry about that. Atletico versus Man United. I think that'll be a first leg 2-1 to Atletico. What happens? Second leg, I'm predicting big performance Ronaldo to come out here. 3-1. Big game Ronaldo comes out to play. United win. Ronaldo scores twice. And the other goal is scored by, no, not Mason Greenwood. We'll say Bruno Fernandes. And Atletico will go out, unluckily, because Ronaldo loves playing against Atletico, okay? That's why I'm predicting this. He always does this against Atletico. I don't make the rules. It happens every time. And he draws Atletico for every team he plays for. He will draw Atletico and tear them apart. I'm sorry, Atletico, but it will happen again because he always does this. And no matter how bad he's been that season, he will tear you apart. Anyway, Benfica Ajax will be a really interesting game to observe and predict because I think it'll be closer than a lot of people expect. I don't think Benfica will pull out the result in the second leg, but in the first leg, 2-2 in Portugal. I mean, is that too bold? I don't think so. Ajax will score a couple. Second leg, though, I'll go with a 2-0 Ajax. Sebastian Aller might bag one. All in all, that would be the wrap up of these predictions. I know they were pretty boring predictions. I'm playing it safe this year. No bold predictions. Maybe first leg bold predictions, but second leg bold predictions. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen in terms of upsets this year. So if this were to happen, the quarterfinalists would be Chelsea, Man United, Ajax, Juventus, Bayern, Real Madrid. Wait, hold on. Let's start from there. Bayern, Liverpool, City, Real Madrid, Ajax, United, Chelsea, and Juve. Those would be the quarterfinalists. That's a really good lineup. That's a really interesting lineup. Maybe I did go for one bold prediction in United beating Atletico, but they've both been so bad this year that I don't think one of them beating the other is really bold. It's just a really flip of the coin type of game. Anyway, yes, that will be the end of the video now, I think. I'm not going to keep droning on and on about my predictions. I really hope you guys did enjoy this one. I'm going to try and be more upfront with you guys in these videos. I feel like I've been a little bit boring personality-wise in these Prem predictions because it was pretty repetitive, like on and on and on. Oh, games this weekend, let's predict them. I got this many points last week. Let's see how many I can get this week. I kind of reiterated the point over and over again. So I feel like those videos were getting kind of boring and repetitive. It was every week I was doing that. So, except for international break. I think I'm going to make those predictions still. But, like, I don't know. I want to figure out a way to not make it as repetitive. Anyway, that will be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying. Hopefully. See you guys later. Peace.